How worried should Americans be about coronavirus?
Coronavirus is not going to cause a major issue in the United States. Coronavirus is not going to cause a major issue in the United States. Coronavirus is not going to cause a major issue in the United States. Coronavirus is not going to cause a major issue in the United States.
I am the conservative wolf. I am a victor, not a victim. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the conservative wolf, again. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And tonight, we're going to talk about the reporters and how the reporters just, the media, how they just, it's blatantly obvious their disgust and disdain and disrespect for President Trump. And if anybody can't see the bias, and I really don't think most of these people even see these press conferences. I really don't think a lot of people do. It's amazing, but you know, a White House press secretary, and I don't know if I'm getting her name right, Miss Kayleigh. I'm just gonna say Miss Kayleigh. Not only is she a beautiful woman, but she is a smart cookie, and she is absolutely sharp. She is sharp, and when she comes up there to do combat with the media, because that's what I call it. You might as well call it combat with these jackasses. And she serves them. She serves them good. And what I like about her is every time they say something, she has a counterpoint that's backed up with a fact. I love that. Now you see what the media is doing now. They're trying to backpedal on the whole corona issue. They've lied to the American public since this corona shit was going on. They've been lying to the American people. Now the media wants to blame President Trump. See, that's the game they play, blame the president. If you notice, all the questions were directed that way. And y'all see what it is, man. Y'all see what it is. It's just a bunch of craziness. And that's what they do best. Well, you know, that's their job, right? That's what they're getting paid to do by the powerful leftist elite, because they want to destroy this president. But I'm going to tell y'all something, though. Guess what? All that's going to come to an end when President Trump gets reelected. All this crap that the media is doing, the media is going to get cleaned out. See, this is a spiritual battle, y'all. This isn't just about political parties. It's about good and evil, good versus evil. And God put President Trump there to do a job, and he's doing it. And the truth always comes to the light. Anybody with common sense should be able to look at the media. Well, I'll say like this: anybody with common sense who's not being led by their emotions can look at the media and see how biased they are. They can look at the media and see the pattern that they're using. First, it's Trump's a homophobe, he's a xenophobe, oh, he's a racist for calling it the China virus, Wuhan. The CDC called it the Wuhan virus. And where is Wuhan province? China. Yeah. So for the dummies who are sitting up there calling this man racist because he said China virus, well, they're dumbasses. I'm sorry, they're just idiots. You know, it's just a modicum of common sense should be required, and some people just don't have it, and we know that. The left is dominated with people who are complete idiots. You have some over there that's intelligent, just misguided, but a lot of people they're just. I'm sorry, that's just my humble opinion. But we clearly can see the pattern that the media is doing. Blame President Trump. Blame President Trump. Hate on President Trump. Blame President. Everything's his fault. Everything is his fault. The rioting, oh, it's his fault. the divisiveness in the country, oh, it's his fault. The news media are the number one reason why we have such division in this country, because the way they lie and the way they manipulate facts, the way they destroy perception, and I mean it's a damn shame, and their asses need to go to jail for the crap that they've done. But anyway, guys, that's the video. Please comment in the comment section like you always do. I just had to share that with y'all, man, and there'll be more videos to come, just to let y'all know what's going on with me, man. It's just been hectic. I've been trying to get my car repaired so I can get some things done. Been kind of busy with that and other stuff going on, so it's been kind of interfering with my video schedule. But I appreciate you guys' loyalty, and I appreciate the love, man, and the support, and I love y'all equally, man. I appreciate you guys, man. You are awesome, and thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for sticking by me, sticking with me, and I'm glad that my videos can be informative, and there's gonna be more to come. Not only the daily dose, but I'm thinking about doing something called Wolf News, where I bring up stories and go into a little more detail. It'll be a longer video, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll tell you what, guys. This is what we'll do, right? Let me know in the comment section if you would like to see something like Wolf News. It'll be a longer video. It'll have to be to cover different subjects, but let me know if the daily dose is just fine and the regular videos are just fine. I'll just just keep it like that. Or if you'd like to see the Wolf News, then we'll give that a try, see how that goes. It's completely up to you guys. Whatever you'd like to see, be my pleasure to bring it to you. Okay, so I'm gonna say good night and God bless y'all, man. I love y'all and thank you once again. And remember, put God first in everything you do, and you guys are victors, not victims. Trump train, baby. 2020. God bless y'all and good night.
And over 2 decades. This is a hard-earned and well-deserved honor for this president. President Trump's foreign policy will always be one of peace through strength, and that is what the American people are seeing abroad. Career politicians merely talk about the kind of results this president has achieved on the world stage. End endless wars, we hear that often. Not too often do we see it actually done. Today, the president and the Pentagon, the Department of Defense, are announcing a drawdown of troops in Iraq, just announced, from 5,200 to 3,000. We are getting our allies to pay their fair share. Now 9 NATO countries are meeting their 2% spending obligations. We've secured better trade deals for the American worker. President Trump negotiated the USMCA, the US-South Korea deal, ended the Trans-Pacific Partnership, brought back manufacturing jobs. President Trump has stood up to China. The Phase 1 China deal, also tariffs to hold China accountable, and actions to block Huawei. President Trump's also defeated terrorists. The ISIS caliphate is destroyed. Al-Baghdadi is no longer on the battlefield, along with Iranian General Soleimani. In addition to these priorities, President Trump has made peace a cornerstone of his recent foreign policy efforts. The peace deal between Israel and the United Arab Emirates led to the first flight from Israel over Saudi Arabia's airspace to the United Arab Emirates. The signing ceremony for this historic deal will be September 15th at the White House. President Trump has also brokered economic normalization between Serbia and Kosovo, a major breakthrough in this decades-old conflict. It's a fact. President Trump has broken the 39-year-old streak of American presidents either starting a war or bringing the United States into an international armed conflict, as a Great Washington Examiner piece headline read. These wins are possible because of the president's leadership and outsider perspective. President Trump addresses old challenges with new solutions and delivers results for the American people. And with that, I'll take questions. Paula.
Haley, thank you. I'd like to ask you about the Woodward interviews. Did President Trump intentionally mislead the American people about the threat of COVID, a pandemic that has now cost the lives of nearly 200,000 Americans?
Absolutely not. This president, at a time when you're facing insurmountable challenges, it's important to express confidence. It's important to express calm.
Always play it down. Is playing it down, is that expressing calm? It seems dishonest. It seems
Can
like
you read the
lie.
rest of the quote?
That's how much they put in there.
Oh, you excluded the last part.
Don't play the full thing on 60
Please,
Minutes.
please
on
do.
Sunday. Do you deny that
Please do
you
explain.
misled the American
Please,
people
of
about
course
the
I
threat of
deny
this
that.
pandemic?
And he makes clear that he doesn't want to see chaos, by the way, is the second part of the quote, which you failed to read. The president, just days after having this discussion with Bob Woodward, said this from this podium. On March 30th, he said, "I do want them to stay calm. We are doing a great job. If you look at the individual statements, they're all true. Stay calm. It will go away, but it's important to stay calm." So this president does what leaders do, good leaders. It's stay calm and resolute at a time when you face an insurmountable challenge. That's what this president has
It will
done.
not appear that the president lied to the American public about the threat posed by COVID.
The president has never lied to the American public on COVID. The president was expressing calm, and his actions reflect that. On January 6th, the CDC issued a Wuhan travel notice before any confirmed U.S. cases, among a number of other actions. And I'd refer you to Dr. Fauci, who said that this president has an impressive response. I can't imagine under any circumstance that anyone could be doing anything more. That is the record of this president. John.
Haley, but how do you square the president's words to Woodward when he said, this is a very delicate one, it's also more deadly than even your strenuous flu, this is deadly stuff. And then just 2 weeks after he told Woodward that, he said, this is a flu, this is like a flu. And of course he also said it was going to quickly go to zero, but that seems to be in direct contradiction to what he told Woodward.
Well, the president was listening to his medical experts, because you also had at the same time period Dr. Fauci, who said this, asked if the seasonal flu was a bigger concern. He said this on February 17th. So right now at the same time, people are worrying about going to a Chinese restaurant. The threat is that we have in this country, we're having a pretty bad influenza season, particularly dangerous for our children. So he was reflecting that point. And again, days later, in a briefing, he said, the statements I made are this: I want to keep the country calm. That is what leaders do, and that's what President Trump does.
In that statement, Fauci's not comparing the two. He's not saying coronavirus is like a
It was a COVID interview, and he was asked about seasonal flu vis-a-vis COVID, saying exactly what the president said. And in fact, the president was taking it more seriously, because on the tape he noted that flu could be worse, and he was taking action to address it. Once again, context matters. That 0 reported COVID cases. The CDC was implementing public health screenings. House Dems were preparing to file their first briefs in impeachment. 1 reported case. CDC, when there was 1 reported case, the CDC was activating an emergency operations center, while Pelosi was releasing a statement criticizing McConnell over impeachment. On January 31st, the president issued a travel ban on China, one that the former vice president called xenophobic. That's what Democrats were doing while this president was acting, and his actions reflect the seriousness with which he took COVID-19. Yes.